Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Craig Gentry, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Softly hit out towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looped out towards short. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off there 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Jonathan Schoop stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's the 1-0. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Benintendi. And that retires the side. In now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Grounded to third. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are two away. Digging in, Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. 3-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one sent foul. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a two-out double. Standing in, Pablo Sandoval. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wellington Castillo.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first two strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting 8.
Here's Chris Johnson now.
Chris Johnson.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. J.J. Hardy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And the changeup is way low that time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're...
And the right fielder is there to make the... Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder, Jackie.
Swing,
Bradley.
line drive.
Jr.
That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andrew Benintendi. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Benintendi is on his way home. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry.
0
for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Craig Gentry.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He drew a walk his first time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Jonathan Scope is on deck. In the air out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the... Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Hardy ranging into the outfield. 1 down. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. To his left, Hardy's got it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
19, Chris Davis.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Chris Johnson now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Chris Johnson.
Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The high fastball is in there. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To third. throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Blake Swihart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a curveball right on the corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And to score the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball one. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard.
The second baseman, number 15. Justin.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second run.
How about it? Right fielder.
Ian Kroll answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Line towards center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Kroll is there for it. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. Now a third runner heading for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 8-0. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now
Here's
batting.
Craig Gentry. He
Left
started
fielder,
out the evening 0 for
Craig
2 so far.
Gentry.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
The 3-2 now to Machado. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, left fielder.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Burns is there. 1 out.
In the second
stepping into the box, Chris Davis, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lined, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hot shot down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And he pops him up back behind second base. Jung into shallow center. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is on the ground over to first. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box, Andrew McCutcheon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit in the air to shallow center. After it is Jones. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jones comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Designated hitter,
And there he goes towards second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Stepping into the box, Carl Jung looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Adam Jones.
In there for strike one, 0-1. One strike now from Cole. And no swing apparently, ball one. The 1-1 now to Jones. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting
set to get his evening at the plate started, Wellington Castillo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Stepping up now, Mark Reynolds. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now batting, Joe Heyer.
Second baseman.
Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jonathan Scope.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
On the first as the throw takes care of Hardy, 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Higher, ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Starling Marte.
Hit down the third base line. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Chris
Fouled
Davis.
back. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill. Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch, I don't know how you swing at that pitch. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind it to count 2-0.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reynolds in foul ground, and that retires the side. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Digging in to try it again. Carl Jung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Josh Bell the next to hit. A base hit in his first trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gentry going back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So stepping in, Seth Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Seth Smith.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Set to deliver on 2-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan Scope is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the shortstop now. J.J. Hardy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Left fielder.
Striding into the box.
Gentry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. First delivery to him on the way. Chris Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 30.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
In there, and he's taken him as far as he can go now. It's full, 3-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and to be very deflating.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli.
Leading off
0 for 1
Pirates.
for him here in this one.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pops this one up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Digging in,
next for
Joe
Pittsburgh.
Heyer.
Second baseman, Joe Heyer.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9 hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
So he got him swinging. Joe Heyer becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Hardy. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burns is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Wellington Castillo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Here's Seth Smith now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that's a nice curve. Just really froze it. Good breaking ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hey now. Has a look. Now the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Billy Burns.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Way in front of a great slider that time. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High pop-up. Machado coasts under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drew Hutchison.
J.J. Hardy. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 34.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-1 home now to Hardy. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Takes a look at one catching the out. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded there by Reynolds. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Carl Jung. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Carl.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gentry is there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Mark Reynolds as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Francisco Cervelli.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hardy is there to make the catch, and they'll get. Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 tries.
Third baseman number 13. Manny
into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 10.
Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Joe Heyer. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Joe Heyer.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try it again. 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
settling in now, Billy Burns. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a loop to the left. Gentry coming in, but he can't get to it. That's a 1-out hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Michael Conforto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now another 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. In to score the runner from third. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Now in the box, Carl Jung. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Hardy is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry moves over, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 with a walk.
Wellington Castillo.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Reynolds has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now, Seth Smith. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutcheon is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
They're ready to raise the Jolly Roger. 38,000 plus on their feet at PNC. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for